Oh my god. Guys, what the actual fuck? Oh my lord, baby Jesus, what is happening right now with Dogecoin? This is... I have never seen a coin fluctuate like this ever in my entire life. Dude. What? Mm. Oh, shit. What the freak is happening right now, guys? This thing is jumping between 54 and 57 cents within 20 to 30 seconds. I have never seen a coin do this. Like this. The amount that it is jumping back and forth between sell-offs and buy-ins is absolutely astonishing right now. This is insane. And I'll tell you right now, this is very obvious at this point, and I kind of knew it was going to happen, but I did not think it was going to happen this fast, okay? Right? Like, everything I thought that's going to happen is essentially speeding up. It's rebounding a little bit right now, but it looked like people were literally just selling off their Bitcoin to buy more Doge. Do you see this? This is tanking, and this is freaking mooning, like hardcore. See, look, we're up 54 right now, right? Like 40 seconds ago, it was at 57. What is happening right now? Like, all right, guys, like all jokes aside, like I'm obviously I'm trying to like 100% keep emotions out of this, right? But this is insane. The massive sell-off is starting. And we knew this was going to happen, and all this is going to do is just benefit us, boys and girls. Oh, it's going to make us more money. But, holy shit. I'm in shock right now. I'm legit in shock. I woke up at like 5 o'clock, and I turned over and I looked at my phone, and I had alerts galore, and I was like, oh dear God, what is happening right now? Sure enough, pull up my phone, it was just hitting 50 cents. I took a shower, I did some jump rope, looked back at my phone, and it was 54 cents, and I was like, oh, what the hell's going on? Then I got on the Discord, and it just immediately, within like 30 minutes, just went to 60 cents. I was like, holy crap. All right, we're at 53 now. Oh, dear God, thank you. I just want to buy some more. Guys, you understand when this thing rockets back up, and it's going to rocket back up, that we're going to make so much fucking money, it's going to be insane. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be a little vulgar this stream, because this is insane, right? And these kind of words show what's happening. This isn't to be like, what? What? All right, we're down to 50 on here. We're at 53 on here. Dude, Crypto.com is got a way stronger base than like the general consensus of the exchange, which is kind of crazy if you really think about it. Because it's honestly it's harder to sell on Crypto.com too, so the base stays higher. Wow, okay. At this point, what the freak, man? This is insane. This is absolutely. Oh, there comes the spike back up. Oh my lord, this is nuts. All right. So my brain hurts right now a little bit, but we did expect this. We just didn't expect it this quick. Guys, I just want you to like drink this in real quick, okay? Like seriously, drink this in. What did I tell you, right? I literally tweeted out about this yesterday. It's only a matter of time. How it happened this quick, I really don't know. So yeah, and XRP's crashing right now because of it, because of Bitcoin's crashing out. Everything else except for Ethereum and Doge is pretty much, well, some of these are going up a decent amount too. Holy mulligans, man. Whoa. What were we at yesterday? It was like 46 billion. And now we're at 68 billion, almost to 70 billion today. It's going to go back down. It's going to go back down. So don't worry about it. It's going to go back down. But dear God, you shouldn't have sold. Census is probably having a freaking heart attack right now. It's going to end very well for Doge. At this point, people are already making... I'm up. Holy shit. I'm up a lot of money. Wow. I'm up a lot, okay? It's not going to go to 3 cents. There's absolutely no way it's going to go to 3 cents. This is not going to happen. At the minimum, I see it going to 30 cents. Or sorry, at the maximum, like going down. It will not go below 30 cents. There's just no freaking way, right? It's absolutely not going to happen. But, whew. All right, we're back down to 55. This thing is just jumping all over. It's jumping like 5 and 6 cents. just Rob, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. All right. It's gonna go back down. It's gonna go back down. But this is crazy. Press bar key. Oh man. At this point, do you really think it wouldn't? I mean, not this year, not next year, but possibly in the future? Holy cow. This thing could do some crazy numbers. Yeah, like this is really gnarly right now. Think about like the market cap of what Doge is, right? And then think about how fast it's moving right now. The fluctuations are absolutely insane. Thank you, Laura Gab. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I was like, all right, we're just gonna go. Clearly, the alerts are not working. God, why? Why are the alerts not working? Stupid multi-alerts. So dumb. Alright, so the multi-streaming alerts do not work. Very clear. What's going on, Steph? No. XLM was the first investment I made, to be honest with you. You can type an explanation point wallet, and you can see all my investments. I still haven't added the one, though. I keep forgetting to add Papel. My bad. I will get to that. But good lord. Like, I have a very diversified portfolio at this point. Yes, I'm making... this is coinmarketcap.com. Coinmarketcap.com. Yep. .com. Yeah, I have some Shiba. And I was given some leash, which is a joke. Straight up. Because it claims it's the Doge killer, but it's not even remotely close. Doge is doing some insane stuff right now. And we're probably going to see this continue out through the next 2 days, right? There's going to be some interesting highs, and there's going to be some very questionable lows. But man, I bet the whales are having a field day right now. In fact, we should probably look at that, right? Let's see. I bet the whales are just going absolutely bonkers right now. I bet these freaking lunatics are just... Oh my god. They're dealing with some oh Lord almighty. What the freak? Yeah, that's pretty gnarly right there, I'm not gonna lie. This one's kind of come back to its senses, honestly. It's not really doing anything crazy. Huh. It's definitely trading a lot today though, but it's not crazy. I mean, it's crazy amounts because of how high it is now. But yeah. Morning. Yeah, but I mean, they're not doing... I mean, there's got to be other whale wallets, right? There's probably a bunch of them at this point. But, Jesus. Like, what's happening right now with Dogecoin is insane. People are making and playing with millions of dollars right now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Oh my god, hold on a second. One of my friends is calling. Actually, I just have it. Hey, you're on the live stream right now. What's up, dude?
Dude.
Yeah, dude indeed, right?
Dude. Dude. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. I just woke up and I was like, I worked out and I was like, I hadn't checked it yet because I check every day, in the morning and stuff throughout the day.
Yeah.
I got looked and I was like, my mouth dropped. I was like, what? And I immediately thought of you. I was like, this is a major portfolio increase today.
Just a little bit. Are you kidding me?
just a wee bit.
Dude, my portfolio's on fire. Not only that, but like I've been investing in a bunch of other coins in between.
Yeah.
Like so my whatchamacallit, my Ethereum that I bought in for 5K like at the beginning of the year is worth 20 almost 21K now.
Oh yeah, that one's not going down.
No.
That one will not yo-yo. That one's been a steady climb. Dude, that one's insane what it's doing right now.
Yeah.
It's just like, I'm not... Yeah.
Well, as soon as my Bitcoin comes out of staking, I'm just going to put it right into Ethereum. So, and then I'll probably move around some other coins that I have and buy some more Doge. I'm going to buy some more Doge if it goes down low enough. Basically, at this point, if it goes to 35 cents, I'm probably going to buy like 10 or 15 grand more.
Man, in all honesty, I see it being the lowest it may dip is in the 30s.
Yeah. Nah, that's what I've been saying all day, like straight up.
Yeah. And if that does happen, I most likely will buy more at that point.
Yeah.
But as of right now, whoa, man, I'm just like...
Glad I kind of told you about this.
Yeah, man. I mean, I wish I would have bought it when I first had, my couple bucks on it when it was like 5 cents.
Yeah.
Now it's like, I was looking at it like 2 minutes ago, and it was 55. I was like, dude.
Oh, it went up to 63 or 64 for a second.
Really?
Yeah.
I have no idea man.
Yeah, just go look at the charts.
insane.
Go look at the website I sent you,
Yeah, the cap
coinmarketcap.com.
market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. On here it says it went up to 60, but on crypto.com it went up way higher than that. So,
So on my app, it says it hit like 61 in the last hour. It hit 61 or something.
yeah.
In the last day. Yeah, right now at least on here. Well, that's just my app. See, you know what's funny is when I watch a bunch of stuff or I'm listening to people, they never talk about this app, and it makes me feel weird about it.
Yeah.
But it obviously sells and operates Doge like there's no problem with it.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Yeah, I mean at this point it's up 36% right now.
37. Yeah, just in the day, it's up 37.46.
Yeah.
37%, dude. That's insane. The market cap, $71 billion. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it went over XRP big time.
Remember when we were talking, you're like, oh my god, it's at like $55 billion, and it's 71.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. No, it's not going to stop. All right, man. Let me get back to my stream,
Do your
but
thing, man. We'll talk later.
All right.
All right, man.
All right, bye. This is one of my friends that I like literally told him, I'm like, you're an idiot if you don't put some money in Doge, like a couple months ago. And he finally listened to me and he bought in. I think he bought in at it was like 18 cents or some crazy stuff like that. But he's not upset now. His wife was super pissed, and then all of a sudden she was like, "Oh, that's a great idea." Oh man. Yeah, my friends, this is gonna continue to happen. Trust me. I wouldn't be surprised if my boss calls me and goes, "What the actual?" But yeah, holy crap, guys, what is going on? What is going on? Yeah, I mean, I've bought in numerous times, right? Like numerous times. Um, I'm dead serious. If this thing, okay, just know that if this thing goes down to 30 cents, I'm gonna buy like probably $50,000 worth at this point. Like, I just know this is going to make an ass load of money. Like, straight up, like, I might drop 50K on Doge if it goes back down to 30 cents. We're gonna have to watch it very, very close. If this thing does drop down to 30 cents, I'm gonna drop 50K. Because I still have a bunch of money from when I sold BNB that I've been waiting to play around with, right? Man. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Heisenberg, hopefully. No loans. Yeah. I mean, if it goes to 35, I'll probably put like maybe 10K in it. If it goes to 30, so it'll be like, when it hits 35, I'll do 10. If it goes down to 30, I'm going to do another 40 or so. And then when that thing skyrockets back up to $1, oh my god. Like, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Guys, like, it's gonna go down. Look, a lot of people sold at this point. I'm not selling at $1. No, I'm not selling at $1. So let me put this into perspective, right? Like, I worked in a very, very big company. I was making like $10,000 and $20,000 bonuses. Like, and I'm not trying to say this as like, ooh, like I'm better than anybody, but I worked my ass off to get to this point, right? $10,000 to $20,000 bonuses per project. I was making like $160,000, $170,000 a year, right? And I've just surpassed 3 years of my salary in 3 fucking months. Do you understand this? 3 months of playing with crypto. Let that sink in real quick. Holy shit. Three months. Actually, almost four. Sorry. That's insane. Like, what? I don't believe so. I don't believe so. And everybody's gonna have their own belief, right? Everybody's gonna have their own belief, and that's fine. And we're not gonna hate you for it. But right now, you're seeing what is happening, right? This is what? This is crazy. I mean, oh my lord. Guys, so we got a bot on the Discord. We're gonna try to get another bot set up to where if you guys have subbed, you're gonna have the sub badges in the Discord. We're working on a lot of that stuff. Apparently, the loyalty bot should be working in here. So if you did like explanation point heist space and then a number, you can do like heists in here and stuff. I can actually do a poll. Here, let me try this poll. Let's see if this actually works, right? I was curious to see if this would work, and I wanted to try it out. So let's just try it real quick. Let's just see if this works, right? Let's run it. We're going to start a poll. I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll see, right? I'm not sure if it's working. I don't know. The multi-stream thing kind of messes up Streamlabs, okay? So just be aware of that. I think it's because of the multi-stream, honestly. Multi-stream just screws up everything. Crypto.com. If you want to sign up with Crypto.com, vote yes. Do you see it? I think it's working. Yeah, it should be right through it. But so if you type in exclamation point crypto, you can get my referral code for Crypto.com. It'll give you $25 free when you sign up and you do all your registration and all that. It doesn't give me anything unless you buy into the Ruby Steel card, which takes time, right? So I'm not gonna get anything from it. But just know that, yeah, I'll dick around more with the Streamlabs stuff. It's just because of the multi-stream, right? It doesn't work. Dr. Deegan. That sounds familiar. It sounds familiar. Dr. Deegan. I don't know why that sounds familiar. But no, explain who he is. Maybe I know, maybe I don't. I'm not sure. Is he another Doge streamer? Oh, okay. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of them, you know? I mean, it's becoming huge, right? Like, I mean, I went from streaming games, I stopped for about a year and a half, to streaming crypto, and this is way more fun, honestly, than streaming games. Don't get me wrong, I still play games every now and then, but not very often. This whole, like... Oh my lord, this is insane. Bitcoin's starting to recover a little bit, little. I'm thinking it probably is going to go down to the low 50s, like low 50s, like 50, 51. I mean, some of you guys are pretty hardcore at selling, but I think it'll pay off. Like, right? There's gonna be, like, clearly we're seeing a dip, right? 54 on my exchange for crypto.com, and it's continuing to go down. I mean, if I don't know, I would not sell. So at this point, guys, like, I would suggest with my non-financial advisory advice, don't sell. Okay, just don't sell. If you do sell, it will probably go back down. It's just going to be a roller coaster of emotions, which you need to remove out of this whole thing, right? Before it goes there. It's going to be probably in the middle of the night when you're not paying attention. It's going to go down to where you could buy back in. So just go easy with it, right? We're gonna watch this today for a couple hours and see what it does. I do feel like it's going to go back down into the 40s here pretty quick, though. If it goes to 8 cents, I will literally buy $50,000 more worth. Like, I'm not even, are you kidding me? Straight up. I will put $50,000 in this. Hell, maybe even more. Maybe even 80 or 90. I don't know. Shit. Straight up. I mean, what? If it went to 8 cents right now, I would definitely put in a ton of money in on it. Because I'm still waiting for my Bitcoin to come out of holdings, right? Out of the staking, and that's immediately going to go into my Ethereum. Yeah, don't sell. Do not sell. Do not sell. Do not sell. If you haven't sold already, do not. Please don't. Okay, so the poll's over. Did it do the results? Did it do the results? No. Didn't work. Okay. Stupid. Nice. I mean, seriously, guys, what do you think? Please spill your brains out right now into a text. Yeah, the poll's not working, Steph. I gotta dick with it. It's not a big deal. Yeah, we'll dick with it later, Ferret. Yeah, I know there's different ways to do it. We'll just stick with it later. I just don't even want to mess with it right now. Because the thing is, I'm multi-streaming, right? So I'm on Twitch and YouTube, and a lot of the stuff is not working multi-stream wise. Even the alerts is not working, which it should be. So yeah, yeah, I know. Well, I mean, we're already going down pretty massive dip, right? Like, don't worry, guys. We were up here. What? At 1408, and now at 15 we're at here. Basically an hour. So, just chillax. We're back down to 53 on crypto.com, so that's a good thing. Will it go down 20 cents? I don't think so. I don't think so. Not right. Not today. Not today. But it could. We've seen crazier things happen, right? We've seen crazier things happen. But man, this has been gnarly. So yeah, definitely still kind of pumped about the Hyperchain X. Another dev reached out to me from the team, so we'll see if I can end up doing something with them. Have like a live stream AMA or something, to kind of pick their brains. 45 cents. Hey, do it. Do it. Do what you gotta do, right? So chilling at 55 right now. The jump on crypto.com is gnarly. It's like almost instantaneous. We were down to 52. We went back up to 54. And it went to 53. Then it went back up to 55. Like within less than a minute. The amount of trading that's happening right now at Doge is absolutely bonkers. Look at this. Look at this. Volume. Jeez. It's gone down market cap wise a little bit, but still, it is crushing XRP right now. Crushing. This is insane. We went to $71 billion market cap. Think about that real quick, guys. Dogecoin went to 71 billion market cap. How many companies are worth less? Massive companies are worth less than 71 billion. What's going on, Drunk Pirate? Yeah. Like, think about that real quick, right? Like, holy cow. Holy cow. Absolutely insane. Yeah, it's gnarly. And I get where there's a lot of people that are like, "Oh, this is a huge scam. It's gonna drop." Dip's already starting to happen. I mean, we were at 60. I swear I saw it at like 61, 62, and it almost went to 63. I think on a couple platforms, but I mean, it's back down to 54 right now on Crypto.com. So, you know, but it's been, man, that skyrocket, that was a gnarler. That was within an hour. I'm telling you, I literally took a shower after I did like some jump rope and like a small little workout, and within that hour, it just went boosh, just to the moon. Holy cow! It's crazy, straight up crazy. Yeah, that would have been a rough one, right? It probably would pay off. It's definitely going to pay off in the future, right? But it's one of those situations where it's pretty gnarly, right? Guys, we have the new Twitter that was just launched yesterday, literally yesterday. Please go follow me on Twitter, Dogecoin Warrior. Well, it's the WARRIO3, because we can't get Dogecoin Warrior because there's a ton of people that have it apparently. But yes, follow the Twitter. We're gonna be giving a lot of updates if we do any fun stuff on there. It's okay. It's okay, Sneaky. It's fine. Don't worry. It's gonna pay off in the long run. Just hold, okay? Just hold. Just don't sell right now, okay? Just anybody who's bought, just don't sell. There's just no reason to sell, right? It's going to go back up. We still have, it's like, this is all hype for the May 8th, right? Like, we're only on Tuesday. This is Saturday that this is potentially going to happen, right, guys? Yeah. Yeah, probably Thursday or Friday. It'll most definitely. Guys, all right. If you're new to this channel, hi, I'm the Dogecoin Warrior. If you're new to crypto and you're new to the investing side of it and everything about crypto, you cannot, for the love of God, you cannot put your emotions into any of this, okay? Take your emotions, throw them outside, okay? You have to use reason, logic, and your freaking gut instinct, right? If you work with emotions in investing, you're gonna burn yourself, right? You're gonna straight up burn yourself, okay? So what we always tell everybody here, and we've had so many people that are new to this, right? You buy the dips and you hold. You buy the dips and you hold. Because it's always going to go up and it's always going to go down. And then it's always going to go back up and it's always going to go down. Just buy the dips. Do not sell. When you sell, you put yourself in a position, for one, to miss even higher gains, right? And two, it's, think about it like this way, right? You got this cap. Say you have like 1,000 Doge, right? I'm just going low numbers. 1,000 Doge. And you bought in at a low price, right? Like we'll say 20 cents. And it goes up to 30. Don't sell at the 30. Wait till the 30 comes down and it goes back to like 27, 28. And then you're like, I could buy a little bit more. And then if it dips more and it goes like to 25, maybe 22, 23, buy a small amount. Buy like $100 worth. And then when that thing goes back up, boom, you already made your money back. And you've not doubled, but you've essentially added more to your overall, right? And then you just keep doing that over and over and over and over again. I'm just telling you, most of the people that are selling right now, like, that is just too nerve-wracking. Why would you do that? Like, that is going to drive you insane. That's why we always say, buy the dips. Like, I don't know what else to say. You know? What's going on, more everyone? Like, I get it. You think that, yeah, Doge has been, it went up high. Like, we're back down to 52 cents, boys and girls. Like, you're going to be able to buy back in if you sold. You got to be patient, okay? Wherever you sold at, make sure that you buy back in at a point where you're being smart about it, right? It's going to go back up, I promise. The issue is, if you see it going down and you sell right now, and you bought in at, say, like 57 or 60 cents, like, don't worry about it. It's going to be fine. It's going to go back up. Think about the hype that's happening right now, right? We can see it in what's going on with Bitcoin. People are selling Bitcoin right now, guaranteed to put themselves in a better position in Doge. This is happening. As soon as mine comes out of staking, I'm buying Ethereum and Doge with it, okay? Like, straight up. Does it make sense what I'm saying to you guys? It's going to go to $1, absolutely. It's going to go beyond $1. This year, it will be $1, 100%. That is so obvious at this point. Yeah, right? It's so obvious. I mean, I'm hoping... Okay, so now we're at 51.90, so... Oh, I'm hoping, personally, that it goes back down to the low 30s. I am going to buy a substantial amount, okay? If it goes to the low 30s. I'm just telling you right now. No problem, Riddler. What's going on, man? Like, guys, take your emotions out of this, you know? Like, take your emotions out of this. You cannot invest with emotions. I'm loving that the dip is going down though. We're getting a solid dip now. We're about to go below 50, probably within the next 30 minutes, if there isn't a massive buy-in, which I hope. People are. This is okay. Right now, do you see what's happening? This is human nature. This is people not listening to what I'm saying. They see this and they go, oh God, dear God, no. And then a couple of people bought that dip and then it starts going down more and they go, oh dear God, no. Why? And then it comes back up because people got smart. And then, oh no. This is going to continue to happen. I think it'll go to low 30s. I think 33 or so might be the minimum. But we'll see, right? Because human nature's hardcore kicking in right now, guys. Hardcore kicking in. This is what's happening with Bitcoin. Look at Doge. Doge is going to do the same thing, right? This is all human nature. This is how this happens. It's all the same. Take your freaking emotions out of this. Guys, just take your emotions out of it. I don't know how else to say it. I mean, I wish I had a button to like slap and it'd yell out, "Take your emotions out of it," you know? Like, I should make like a, what is it? What are those things? You know the old HTML files where you like click it and then it would like the soundboards, a soundboard. I need to make a soundboard. Yeah. So we're just watching human emotion right now, okay? In general. Yeah, something, you know? But holy cow. Bitcoin is hardcore dropping right now. Oh my lord. Oh man. I don't know who Jim Cramer is, but if Jim Cramer sold at a very low point multiple times, then don't be a Jim Cramer. I don't know who that is. Yeah. I should honestly. Um, yeah, we're just gonna be watching this constantly happen all day, right? Like it's all gonna work out. But I see Bitcoin going down to the very very low 50s. 50. It might even go to 40s because human nature's kicking in. This is gonna affect the overall market. But Doge is very very strong right now, and of course we should probably look at Ethereum, right? Ethereum's crushing it right now. Like, I'm very proud of Ethereum finally hitting where it needs to go, right? Oh my god. That's such a those glorious bullish candles. Holy mulligans. I mean, obviously there's been a little bit of a sell-off, right? But that's just because of Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin still drives the market at this point. It's a trillion dollars, so it still drives the market. You guys have to understand this. You follow what Bitcoin does, and it mostly trends with everything else, right? Um, Doge is somehow still bouncing back, which is insane. But yeah, Bitcoin for the most part drives the entire market. You could pretty much here. I'll just refresh this. Look at the overall market, right? There's a couple of them that are doing really, really good, but most of them are following the Bitcoin trend in general. So, yeah. And we'll see it continue to go down. I'm telling you, about 50,000 to 48,000 is where I see it going. And it's just this is how it works. Now, is Doge 100% tanking Bitcoin right now? No, I wouldn't say that. I think it's a combination of like the whole catalyst of like Ethereum, Doge, and then all these other like uh, let's see, Chainlink's doing really decent right now in this Bitcoin drop. Litecoin's doing good. Um, Ethereum Classic's doing really good. Thorchain's doing good. Most everything else is kind of following the trend, right? Out of the top like 100 or so. So, yeah, Link's doing good. So, yeah. There's the Discord, guys. We do have a Discord. We have an awesome community. I will say this: we're all about quality, not quantity, in this community. If you are going to be a negative Nancy or a negative Jim, or you have intent to cause harm, my mods will banhammer you faster than you can imagine. We don't want to do it, but we will. It's very interactive. We're absolutely going ham in the Discord all the time. It's being set up really awesome right now. We have a round table where you can give ideas. We have a new channel called This Is Me where you can literally put a bio about who you are and you can add a picture if you want. And it's really cool getting to know the whole community, right? It's really, really fun. And yeah, I mean, that's just kind of what we're doing here, right? We're building this up. I started streaming again because I stopped streaming for a while. I've been streaming off and on Twitch for close to 8.5 years or so. But I left it for about a year, just came back and got into crypto streaming. And this is the 9th stream. Okay, guys? Like, this is the 9th time I've done this. So we're growing very fast and it's fantastic. I'm very appreciative of everybody. You guys are amazing. We have a lot of fun here. So I will give you common sense information that has really not steered anybody wrong at this point, right? I've been essentially rallying the troops. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do anything like that because here's the deal. In the past, I've done many giveaways for like games and all kinds of different stuff. And then when people expect giveaways, that's the only reason they come to the stream, right? I'm not a stupid person. I'm not a bad person. But if I do a giveaway, it's because I really want to do a giveaway. We're coming up with a merch line pretty quick here. And with that merch line, I think we're going to do giveaways for that type of stuff. Me personally giving away Doge, I don't know if it's going to happen. We'll see. I'm not going to say yes and I'm not going to say no. I do mine Doge, I do mine Digibyte, I do mine Bitcoin, and I do mine Ethereum. Yeah, of course. A lot of people have been, right? This has been a roller coaster of emotions that people just cannot fathom, right? They're just like, what in the actual hell is going on, right? Thank you guys for all the follows. I really seriously appreciate them. We're just kind of like, we're at a point now where this is the roller coaster, right? And you're on the ride. Nice. Yeah, so majority of my Doge I bought at 3 and 4 cents, and I put a significant amount in. So I've been doing really good as an understatement at this point. Yeah, it's been awesome. It's been a huge roller coaster. I just oh man, it's been great. I'm not gonna lie. I love the Dogecoin army. Like seriously, I have been absolutely slapped around by Twitter constantly for posting a lot of Doge stuff, and I've just made a new one with the help of one of my mods, and we're literally just building it back up. But it's like every time I make one of these, I get like 300 or 400 followers in a couple days, and then Twitter bans me again for posting just normal stuff, right? Like I posted this morning, but it's just, we're just building it back up. So if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, that's my Twitter right there. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. I mean, so let me ask you this question. Yeah. Yeah, I love that picture, honestly. This right here is, I'm telling you right now, this is the epitome of what's truly happening right now. But this isn't happened, right? Like the world is just kind of like cruising along, and it's just like it's about to engulf it, but it's not quite there yet. I'm telling you, guys, it's just the analogy that I gave yesterday is that the rocket is sitting on the platform, right? Yeah, absolutely, they are. So the rocket's sitting on the platform, all the cabling still hooked up. The astronauts are sitting in the seats. the launch teams are kind of running around scrambling, making sure everything's good to go, and then the steam is like coming out of the bottom. You know, they're doing all their pre-checks before the launch and everything, and they're still 45 minutes out, right? Like they got a long ways to go. Everybody's kind of sweating and they're nervous. Like, oh, is this going to work? Is it not going to work? They already know the thing's going to go up to them wherever they're going, right? To the moon, to the Mars, wherever. But they're just getting everything in place. Coinbase has not even added Dogecoin yet. If you think that's not going to be a massive catalyst, I mean, you haven't been paying attention, right? There are so many catalysts that are coming that are going to make this absolutely fly to the moon. The fact that we have already gotten to 60 cents and it's Tuesday of the potential events of Saturday, like, please guys understand that this is bigger than a lot of us really know, right? Like, I personally can see this going to about $3 by the beginning of next year. I could see that. Like, don't get me wrong, there's going to be some ups and downs. There's going to be some huge sell-offs, but I see $3 by the end of the year, beginning of next year. They're idiots if they don't. Do you understand how much money Coinbase makes in like transaction fees and whatnot? Doge is like the most purchased crypto right now out of all of them. And they're going to kill it on transaction fees. They will literally make millions, if not billions of dollars on transaction fees alone. The reason they haven't added this yet, I feel like, this sounds kind of crazy, right? Just go down the rabbit hole with me a little bit, right? I feel like this whole thing has been planned out. 100%. The whole thing's been planned out. There are certain exchanges that haven't jumped in yet because they're waiting. They're waiting to see how this goes. And I don't know if they're working with Elon and all Mark Cuban and whatnot, but like at some point the catalysts are just gonna stack, right? And it's just gonna go haywire. No. They don't know it's a scam. They're waiting for something else. Yeah, I mean, I'm heavily invested in VeChain. I love VeChain. I got a ton of VeChain. I'm telling you, there's like these major catalyst events that are coming. I mean, think about how many people invested in Dogecoin in it at the inception of it, right? That had millions and millions of Doge. They're now multimillionaires, right? Like at least in their portfolios. So I'm just saying, like, I'm not invested in BitTorrent. I have been watching it. I've been watching it. It everything has like crazy potential, right? Like, so everything with a gold star next to it. If you type exclamation point wallet, you can see my wallet, what I'm invested in. There's one other token that I haven't added to that, but I just keep forgetting. But so everything with a gold star, I'm invested in, right? Out of the top 100. There's definitely some that I'm potentially going to get in, right? Hey, like, have I ever said anything bad about you? And I know that you're really adamant that it's a scam and that, you know, this, that, and the other. But have I ever said anything bad about you? Have I ever said like, you know, if you just want to be that guy, um, you know, that would be your sound, Joker, because I think everybody else hears me just fine, right? Yeah, I know. Like, I completely, yeah. I'm invested in a lot of coins. And there's other ones that I'm about to invest in too. I think I'm probably gonna start getting into PancakeSwap because I like what PancakeSwap is doing, honestly. And I'm gonna buy some. I'm gonna get invested in that. I'm probably gonna hop into Neo because I feel like Neo, if it goes down enough, Neo's been killing it. I was originally gonna get into Neo when it was like, I think like $35. Man, I would have absolutely destroyed it with that. Thinking about getting into that. I've had a lot of people that have been trying to get me in this, as well as, I don't know. It's just one of those things. At this point, I have so much money to throw around. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy to think about, right? Like, it's not like Dogecoin's gonna hit like $100 and I'm just done with crypto, right? Like, my portfolio is not just Doge. My portfolio is all over the place. I have a pretty extensive portfolio, and I would say out of all of them, I definitely have, as far as volume, the most in Doge, right? For sure. But money wise, I have some others that are making some really good money. You know, I went huge on XLM. I very much so believe in XLM. I went pretty huge on VeChain, right? One of the other ones that I made a ton of money on, which is not doing very good anymore, but that was cellular. I put like 20 grand on that, and I made like a solid, it was close to 37, 40K off that. Sold it. It went down. I sold it at the perfect time. Made a ton of money. Put some of that in Doge. Put some of that in some other of the coins, some ADA. Yeah. I haven't fully checked it out. Like, it's, I don't know. It's doing decent. It's really been doing what it's, let's see here. I mean, it's just following right now the kind of Bitcoin market trend, right? Like, there's just so many at this point. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like it came in at a pretty high, let's see. Oh God, I like broke it. I don't know. I'll have to look at it more. Like, there's so many at this point, right? Like, yeah, I've heard that. You know, for instance, one of the YouTube channels that I follow pretty religiously, I would say, that has taught me a lot is Coin Bureau. Coin Bureau is a fantastic channel. The dude that runs that guy, he was like the real first person I really started like watching videos on, that he just made so much content that it blew my mind, right? Nice. Thank you for the follows, guys. Yeah, I agree, Sneaky. Absolutely. But yeah, there's certain ones where I'm just like, like I've always kind of explained, right? Like, guys, I'm an energy based being, so like I get into things that I feel good energy wise about, and that's why I've been trying to get the hell out of this. Like, I just don't feel good energy wise about Bitcoin. I don't like it. There's just some weird stuff going on with it. And that's why I haven't invested in this. I know people that are making a ton of money with XRP. Not for me. Not right now. You know? Like, I'm just trying to stay on these decentralized ones, right? So everybody's got their preferences, right? Do I want to be invested in like 70 different tokens? Not really. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, come on, people. I've had so many scammers trying to call me recently. It's crazy. But yeah, we're gonna be playing the hardcore up and down game for the next week or so. So just strap into the roller coaster. Whatever you do, don't sell. You know, like just buy the dips. That's just gonna be your best bet in general. I don't know how else to like explain how important that is. Um, but Ethereum, man, holy cow! Like, I'm so happy that it's finally starting. I still think it needs to go up to like 5K, right? Like, it's so severely undervalued at this point that if it was at 5 to 6K, I would feel that it's somewhat closer to its value. Yeah, absolutely. It's whales. It's all the hype. I mean, look, if you want to day trade Doge, do what you got to do, right? Like, there's been people in here that said they sold at 48, right? And then what? Within a couple hours, it went all the way up to 60, and then now we're just waiting for it to come back down, right? So if you went in and sold at 48, now it's 54 cents. Do you really think it's going to come down from 54 cents like that quick? So you're playing a major game, right? Um, if I can't tell you what to do because this right here, I'm not one of these, right? Like I'm not a financial advisor. So if you want to sell, that's on you. I'm just saying best practices, keep what you got, buy the dips. Anybody who's a very long time investor, anybody who's been in this game for a long time knows that something that's as crazy movement as Doge right now, if you sell, say you sold right here, right? And then it went up to here, right? And then it did come down. Sweet. You get some more, awesome, cool. But what if you sold here? You know? What if you sold right when it was hitting 50? You know? What if you sold right here and then we do this and then it doesn't go back below 52? Are you going to buy back in at 52? You already lost all that money. So are you going to wait? Are you going to play it out until it's maybe 3 days from now and then there's another dip? Like, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, what's going on, Madden? One of my old viewers. Hey, you know what? I've been really having a lot of fun dealing with crypto and all that good stuff, and it's a fantastic community. We're building a huge community, Madden. It's really fun. A lot of cool people in here. I'm enjoying this. It's really hard to time, right? It's just you're just guesstimating all over the place, you know? Have you been? Yeah, it's a game. You know, you're gambling essentially. That's why I tell people you should definitely buy the dips and just keep your position, right? Um, we've seen some pretty interesting dips go, though. You know, we got down to almost 50 cents. We're getting back down to like 53 cents. So, yeah, that's literally what it is, you know? You're just essentially taking a shot in the dark, right? Hoping that it's not going to go way beyond what you sold at. So it's just kind of one of those situations where You just gotta let it play out, right? With the movement that we've been having, I do see it going back into the 30s. I see that happening 100%. I don't think it will be today. I don't think it'll be today. Just the way everything's moving, this has been too big of a spike, right? We're gonna have another pretty big one, maybe not as big, and then I would say by like maybe tomorrow morning, it'll start going back down to the 30s. And then running up to Thursday, going into Friday, is when it could get really gnarly, right? Yeah, and those are actually pretty good guesstimations, you know? I don't see, I just don't see Bitcoin going that high. I could see 100K. Like that's almost the max I could see Bitcoin going is 100K, right? And still, that's insane. That's gnarly, right? I could see the ETH going way beyond that. I could see like a 20K ETH. That would be, holy crap, that would be amazing. Doge definitely will make it over $1. That's a given at this point, right? It very could. I'm not saying you're far off, not at all. You know, I don't think you're that far off. But man, I mean, what we're seeing right now, movement-wise, is insane. It's insane. That's insane. That's either the beginning of a gnarly bear market or just a correction. But I think a lot of it's to do with the hype that's going in this, right? And the hype that's going in this right now. Because it's gnarly. Like, it's just crazy right now. Oh, absolutely. There's no question about that at all anymore. You know, like let's just be really honest at this point, right? Like this man, he's not an idiot. He's a very intelligent human being, and many other billionaires that are hopping in with him. I'm not just saying for Doge, right? Like this dude threw a ton of money into Bitcoin. Tesla threw a ton of money into Bitcoin. I guarantee you, they're highly buying like tons of other crypto, right? Like it's just kind of one of those situations where this is only the beginning. This is only the beginning. Like I said, the rocket's still sitting on the launch pad. Everything's still hooked up. Like they haven't even done the test fire yet. Like it's just oh man. I mean, what do you guys think? How much of the world's population do you think is in crypto? I think it's like 5 or 6%. Maybe going up into the low 7, maybe 8. Just imagine when it gets to the point, like say there's a massive stock market crash, right? And everybody pulls out of the stock market and immediately goes into crypto. All the haters and all the you know, the people that have been having stocks for years and years and years. And they immediately go into crypto. And it jumps from not only, think of even more than that, right? Like I'm telling you guys, like the boom hasn't even happened yet. It's just barely starting to form. Maybe I don't know. I don't have a chart to like figure that out, right? Like I'm guessing at this point. He actually didn't. So what they did is they were testing. He actually tweeted about it at some point. They threw a ton in, and then they only sold a small portion of it. So they didn't sell all the Bitcoin. Yeah. I don't know because here's the deal. Just for me, instant. Like, okay, think about this way. when when I started telling my coworkers and my friends about Dogecoin, I would say 2 months ago, like I was really, really pushing people. You need to get in this. You're gonna make a lot of money. Whether you stay in it, I don't care. Just try it out. Just put some money in it. I had literally 90% of my coworkers, even my boss, bought into it, and the other CFO had most of my friends at this point. Most of my friends have gotten into it. They've been telling their family members. I have one friend, his entire family got into it. His cousins, his uncles, his aunts, they all started buying it. Like, it became like a snowball effect, right? Now, just think about it. That's from my circle, right? Of my friends, their families, probably their friends and their families. So if a whole family is buying into it, you know they're telling all their friends. You know they're telling all their outside family members, right? Like, this is happening very, very fast. And this is still only a very small portion of what's going on. Yeah, I mean, so in 2016, I was going to invest $20,000 into Bitcoin. Literally going to do it. And my ex talked me out of it, essentially. Saying that it was probably a scam, that a lot of people potentially are losing their money. And so I didn't. Hey, it is what it is, not a big deal, right? But at the same time, yeah, that's awesome. Like, I'm telling you. So just think about that. Like, that spreads, right? You can almost think of it as like an upside down pyramid effect, right? Absolutely. And that's the thing. I don't live in regret. I'm just saying, like, at that time, I wasn't supposed to be in crypto, right? Like, I was mining a little bit. I was definitely researching. I did an assload of research on crypto, but it was one of those things where I wasn't supposed to fully invest my money into it. I only started investing my money into this at the beginning of the year. But I've been watching it. I've been mining. I mined Doge for a long time. Like, it's one of those things where this is this is still only the beginning, you know? I mean, there's so many there's so many at this point, who knows? Like, we've been investing in a lot of the little coins. So I'm just curious to see like where all this goes. You know? And this is all long-term investing for me. Whether you guys do that, that's up to you, right? Oh, it's at 55 on crypto.com again. I told you, it's going to be a roller coaster all day today. Just expect it. Literally just expect it. It's not going to change for a minute. Yeah, this is behind. So unfortunately, the Binance, all the whole smart chain thing is, when it's doing the candle printing live, it's behind. So, I mean, it's back up to 56 on crypto.com. So, yeah, very, very easily could. I'm pretty sure XLM is going to hit the $1 mark. I feel like it's going to hit the $1 mark. Or come really dang close to it, right? It's been doing very good. I mean, I bought in cheap on this, okay? So it's just one of those things where I'm not even remotely upset at all. So I was very, very happy with my decision, right? Let's see if we can go. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. There we go. So It was right around where the boost started happening. I remember I bought in right before it. So somewhere. Yeah. It was like right. It was right around here. It was right before the massive boost happened. Because I didn't invest in Doge until the end of January. But it was like right around here. I don't remember exactly if it was the 5th, the 4th, or whatever. Because I invested on Coinbase. But yeah, it was like 16 cents when I got in. So it was right around here. And I bought a shit ton of it. And I'm not upset. You know? So it's just one of those things where if you make the right decision at the right time, you're going to make a ton of money. Yes, always do your own research. So what, Jay? There's so many different options, exchanges to use. I would suggest not using Robinhood, even though it's technically the easiest one to use. I personally use Crypto.com. If you want to use Crypto.com, type in !crypto into the chat, and it will give you my my code that you can sign up for. You basically get $25 free to mess around with. Once you go and verify all your information, go through and essentially, you have to verify your address. It makes you take pictures, all the good stuff. If you add your card to it, you can just buy crypto straight up like that. Because it is an international platform, I don't know what country you're from, sometimes your bank might bounce it back, and that's the only thing that kind of sucks when you're buying a lot of crypto is you become really good friends with the fraud department. And you end up talking to them a lot. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't worry about it. I mean, honestly, we want the dip. We want the dip because we want to buy back in, right? Like, I want to buy a good solid dip. If it goes back, I'm telling you, like a 35 cent, low 30s, I'm going to buy a huge amount. Does that help you out, Jay? I mean, what else do you want to know? There's so much to it, right? I would suggest doing all the research you can about crypto, blockchain, what the smart contracts are. There's so much to it, right? I have always said that this channel right here, if you're trying to figure out good information about crypto, yes, absolutely has Doge available. I think it could go that low again. Yeah, absolutely. If the whales start selling off, this is a fantastic channel. They got tons and tons and tons of videos. This guy's kind of a character. He's an interesting dude. But this is a great channel to like get a ton of information about crypto, right? This guy makes videos literally every single day, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day. He just puts in work in general. So oh no, I still have money in savings. I still have like 60% in savings. I have put a chunk of it in for sure, 100%, but I've already made like 6 times over. So yeah, no, crypto.com definitely has Doge on it. Yeah, it's fluctuating an insane amount. I mean, at this point, whales are doing what the whales do, right? Like, that's what they do. Like, here's one of the whale wallets. You could see how much they're dealing with, right? That was today. 557,000, but it's really not that much if you really think about it. So they could be doing a lot more. Yep, there's the code right there. Yeah, I mean, I still watch it because it just I like watching the candles print. And you can obviously see, like, if you're watching another exchange, what's going to actually happen. But the exchanges do vary, right? Like, Crypto.com's exchange is completely different than a lot of others. Like, Robinhood's, a lot of people on Robinhood have been buttloaded of Doge. So, Robinhood, like, say Robinhood goes up to, like, 61 cents, right? Like, on crypto, it only go up to 60. So, Robinhood's always just a little bit above as far as market caps, right? Like where it hits the all-time high. Yeah, like this just happened a little while ago, but that's still really not that big of a dent, right? So you can also watch on, I think it's Gold Market Watch. They have a crypto area that you can look at all the different cryptos on. I think Binance has Doge on it. Coinbase does not yet. Yeah. Below that. It'll go below that. True. We're probably gonna see. I don't think it'll be today. Today it might go into the very high 40s. At some point. I mean, we're already really close to it, right? We've gotten down to 55.35. So the whales are going to start selling off once people's emotions start kicking in. I think we could see a low 40s by like 2 days from now, and then possibly get down to the high 30s. But I don't see it going below 30. Even if a massive sell-off happens, I don't see it going below 30. I do not see that happening at all. So, yeah. That's just my spiel on it. Welcome, everybody, to the stream. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for the follow. I definitely see it going past 61 cents. Definitely. I mean, there's a possibility by like 2 weeks from now we could be at $1. And if you think that's not possible, you haven't been paying attention. You know? That's all I'm gonna say. I think there's a very, very good possibility we could hit $1 in a few weeks. With the right catalyst in place. Could you imagine if this whole thing goes down with SNL, we get up to like 85 cents, maybe like really close to 90 cents, and then the floor drops back down to like 60 cents, and then Coinbase goes, okay guys, we get it, we're gonna add it to Coinbase, blah 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 blah, and that thing would just immediately, within like 5 days, as soon as they add it, game over. Do you think I'm too far off? Absolutely, you should hold. Absolutely. Hold by the dips. No, it's not too late to get in. It's never too late. Anything below $1 is on sale, guys. Now, are we trying to wait for a big dip to buy more? Yes. Yes, we are. I'm hoping that a low 30s comes, but I don't think it's going to happen. At this point, a 38 cent, I would probably put about 50K in it. What? I mean, I've been pretty good at predicting a lot of this. Like, honestly, I feel like we could hit $1 within a few weeks. I put in a ton. Batman 2K. I put in a ton. I've been buying the dips constantly. The majority of my Doge I bought at 3 and 4 cents. Possibly. 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 The Shepherd. There is a possibility. It won't be today, though. It's not going to be today, I can guarantee that. Like, I think what's going to happen as we go further into the week, like Wednesday, Thursday, we're going to have a little bit of dips, right? And then everybody's anticipating the SNL skit with Elon. Friday, Saturday morning is probably going to be close to $1 with the anticipation, the hype behind it. If the skit bombs, it will immediately drop off, but so many people will still know and want to be involved with Doge that over the coming weeks, it's going to continue to climb back up, right? That's great. I mean, hey, look, in this channel, we don't care if you have 5 Doge. We don't care if you have 5 million Doge. Everybody here is treated the same. It doesn't matter if you're holding just a few or millions. Like, everybody's the same, right? You're all a part of the team. You're all doing your part. You're all investing. You're all engaging in the future currency of the world, right? To be honest with you, I'm not even sure. I haven't watched it in like 15, 20 years. I don't know. I don't know. I really just don't know. I don't watch TV anymore. So we'll have to do some research into that, right? I'm assuming it's gonna be on a large network, right? Yeah, it's a real long shot. I think the lowest we'll see is probably 35, 36 cents. I'm hoping for a 30 cent so I can just drop like a huge like 50K bomb in on this. Maybe even so I'm retired from the solar industry. I was in it for many, many years. I'm 40 years old. And I was retired for like 2 years, doing MMA and a bunch of training and whatnot. And I've been tactical training for years and years and years, almost 12, 15 years. And I started doing security. So I'm a EP agent. I do executive protection as my full-time job, question mark. I work 3 days a week, right? So, but it's a fun gig. It's exciting. It's new. I'm an electrician by trade. So, you know, I, yeah. Yeah, it's super, super cool, honestly. It's really, really cool. I like it. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, so I've enjoyed it. We don't just do EP work. We do patrols and whatnot. Like, I went out and bought myself like a 2014 Ford Explorer Police Interceptor. That vehicle is awesome. So I drive it to clients' house, all our clients' locations. Um, it's so weird from going to having a tool belt on for a living for like 16 years to having like a full tactical vest with like a gun on my hip and everything. Like, it's so weird. It's awesome, but it's a trip. It's for sure a trip. It's definitely it's a change of pace. It's a change of scenery. I live in LA. You know, we got shot at a week ago. Like it's exciting. I'm not gonna lie, it's exciting. I'm kind of like a thrill seeker in the most part, like, so it's cool. But yeah, it's already been a big day. Are you kidding me? I mean, on here we got up to 61 cents. Like, think about that. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But it's fun. It's a lot of fun. It's you meet a lot of interesting people. Yeah, on here we're back down to 53 cents. We're just going to be cruising in the 50s probably for the next 5 or 6 hours. I think this evening will probably go down a little bit, right? I would say probably into the high 40s. But yeah, so I've been blessed. You know, I worked very, very hard in the solar industry. I made it to the top. I made a lot of money where I was just like able to, before I was 40, to retire, you know? Thank you for the follows. So I've been very blessed in that sense, and I've been very smart with my money. And yeah, that's just kind of how it works, right? I've been at the bottom and I've been at the top, and I'm now going to an area that I just don't even understand at this point. Like, having this much money is kind of weird. Not gonna lie. I basically have made in the last 3.5, 4 months more money than I made in the last 6 years, and I've made a decent amount of money. So it's really weird. So I'm riding that train. Yeah. Riding that train. It's been very interesting. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of weirded out. But at the same time, like, so a lot of you guys are new to the channel, right? My big thing, and I promise that this is going to happen. I don't know exactly how it's going to happen. We're going to figure it out. But when the hundreds of millions start rolling around, right? If you type in exclamation point wallet, you can see my entire wallet minus one coin that I haven't put in there. When the hundreds of millions start rolling around, that's when I'm going to do the best I can to really help people in general, right? Like, I'm a minimalist in my life. I don't need hundreds of millions of dollars. I don't need $1 million, to be honest with you. So it's kind of one of those things where we're going to give back. I don't know if I'm going to start a nonprofit. I'm going to try to help families out that are in need. Like, I'm going to do everything I possibly can, right? And I think everybody should too. People that are making millions and millions of dollars off of this overall collective of all of us putting into something that we truly believe in, why shouldn't we help people out? You know, like, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna go big in on that. So I just got to figure out how. I want it to be in the right way. I don't want people to take advantage of it at the same time. So yeah, we're gonna do something. Multiple somethings probably. So yeah. But you can see my wallet. Most of those I have a very, very substantial amount of. Yeah, there's some pretty big whale activity, but that's fine. This is expected, guys. This is the crypto roller coaster, right? For something this exciting right now. I mean, let's just be honest with seriously. Most people 3 months ago said that they never would see Doge hit 50 cents, right? They said Doge would never even hit 30 cents. It would be a joke if it hit 25 cents. XLM all day. I'm very happy that Ethereum is doing what it's doing. But XLM, I'm very, 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 very bullish on that. I'm planning on dumping my Bitcoin as soon as it comes out of staking. I have it staked right now, and it's making me a lot of money, but I don't want to be in Bitcoin anymore. This is coinmarketcap.com. Yeah. Essentially at the beginning of the year, I put $5,000 into Ethereum, and that $5,000 is worth close to, it's gone down a little bit, but it's still like 20K or so. I didn't put a whole lot into Ethereum either. And I'm waiting for my Bitcoin to come out of holdings so that I can literally put it all into Ethereum. I just don't believe that Bitcoin is going to be the number one big dog on the block, and I have other beliefs, that I've explained here. I believe that there's going to be some stuff coming out about people using Bitcoin for some very nefarious things that people will learn about in the coming months. I do see this going away at some point. Not completely zero, but out of the first spot, right? And once it moves out of the first spot, I see it very much so starting to climb the ladder downward, And I do see this taking over top spot. I see Ethereum being number one within the next year. That's just my gut instinct on it. I could be wrong. But it's going to be after this goes through some really interesting stuff, right? And I think at some point it feels like it's going to bounce back, but it's not going to. So that's my spiel on it. I know a lot of people say I'm crazy as hell for saying that, but we'll just see, right? We'll see in a year from now. If I'm still streaming, I'll definitely still be streaming. Yeah. Yeah. That's just the way I feel about it. There's a lot of stuff that's gonna come out, and we're gonna experience that, and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be some interesting things that go on. Yeah, VeChain has been really good for me too. So I will go in order, like straight up XLM all day long, VeChain, Doge, obviously. I was pretty hardcore into ADA, but with what the CEO said a few days ago, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was pretty upset that he would talk crap about Doge, and sorry, I'm getting messages. Okay. That's funny. All right, sorry. I had a pretty big person on Instagram just message me back finally. That's funny. Anyways, yeah. Like, I just can't believe that he would say that, right? I literally was going to make a video dumping all my Cardano, like, live, and then immediately buying all the Doge I could with all my Cardano, which is a lot. He was talking shit about Doge. He said, it's really kind of a joke when you look at cryptocurrency, and a stupid dog coin is essentially doing better than our awesome our awesome project, that like brr, 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 like crying in the corner. Like, if he would have came out and been like, I'm so happy for Doge, the Doge army, this is so good, this is a monumental, we're all gonna bring crypto up together. No, he started talking shit. F that guy, straight up, F him. I'm still holding mine, but if he does say anything else, if he comes out and because this is the dude in charge, right? One of them. If he comes out and says anything more about Badmap, I'll dump every single AD I have. I'll drop Cardano. I'll make a video about it, and I'll buy Doge with it, and I'll tell him to go F himself. Yeah, seriously. I mean, at this point, it's sort of looking like it, isn't it? It hasn't been doing good. So, yeah, if he runs his mouth a little bit more, I'm going to put it in on Doge, and I'm going to make a video about it. I'm going to do it live, and then I'm going to tell everybody that that works, for for that company that guy just made me sell all of it. It's gone. Putting it in Doge. See you later. I think ETH's going to become number one, to be honest with you. I just truly believe that. I know a lot of people hold a ton of Bitcoin, right? Like there's so many people that have Bitcoin, but I just see more potential for Ethereum, like straight up, and anything tied with it, you know? But there's so much crazy stuff happening. I mean, look at what PancakeSwap has done in the last what 2-3 weeks because of all these other like small coins, these altcoins, these really new projects that everybody's having to use PancakeSwap to use, like to basically swap it out. PancakeSwap has flown up in the charts. Type in exclamation point wallet and you can see my wallet. Nice. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, Cake has been just flying off the charts, you know? And so that's kind of one of those things where a lot of these other smaller coins are actually manipulating a lot of stuff, you know? It's pretty crazy. But that's my wallet right there, minus one more that I really need to add, and I'm gonna make a note right now to add it. Okay, I made a note. So, I mean, you could look at my wallet and then do research on that, right? Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Ask a question. Guys, we also have a Discord, which has been posting in here. If you type in exclamation point Discord, you can see, we're at 61 viewers. Actually, that's what I see. If you type in exclamation point Discord, we have a lot of really good, knowledgeable, new veterans in crypto, and we're building an awesome community, and we would love to have you. Let's see what's going on. Nifty, which one? Which logo do you need, Nifty? Thank you, Higgs JP, for the follow. Oh, let me see. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up. There's a lot of stuff on here that's popping up for me. A lot of stuff you don't see. None of you see. It's all bot stuff. Because I have Streamlabs in here, and then I'm multi-streaming on Twitch and YouTube. So it's kind of it's a lot of information going out. And it's not loading for me. So real quick, what was the question? Oh, there it is. What do I think of SafeMoon? Oh, SafeMoon. Oh. Considering that the Citrix audit went through and it did very, very good. So I'll tell you what I think about SafeMoon. It's down today, which is fine. But I have 506 million SafeMoon. So I'm invested in SafeMoon. The fact that the audit happened, I mean, Mike Tyson just signed on supporting SafeMoon. That's huge. And it's just growing more and more, right? Yeah. Yeah. I have a lot in a lot of these. No, I actually haven't, Connor. What is what is that? Yeah, I mean, it's all risky, right? All of this is risky. Please understand that this is all risky. But at the same time, I'm making a lot of money in the risk, you know? So anybody who's new to cryptocurrency that is really trying to understand this, do your research. Research every single coin. Research who is backing them. I'm not going to receive a link in here unless you whisper it to me, okay? There's no links in here unless you send it on the Discord. If you guys join the Discord. Yeah, the link's not going to go through. Just saying. Not going to go through. So we're back down to 53. Here, I'll type in the chat. Hold on. Because here's the deal. For one, I usually don't click on links at all. Because, yeah, it's not safe, right? But what I'll do is I'll open it up on another platform. So I can be safe, you know? This is not my first rodeo. There, I just typed in, just right click it, whisper. Okay? Okay. But yeah, I think we're gonna get into the low 50s here pretty quick again. I think we're gonna go back to 50 cents. We might go into, we'll see how big this drop goes right here, because Bitcoin is dropping again. So yeah, so the tokenomics is they do a burn for a certain percentage, and then they redistribute to holders a certain percentage, and then, you know, a certain percent of its fees for transactions. No, it's not at all. Okay, so the way that I look at graphs and charts, right? Like this is all momentum movement over time. And then I'm in a 1 minute cycle so that it's pretty accurate, right? So this is when we hit our peak at 61 cents, and then the whales start selling off, right? And then people start buying back in that probably sold right here, right? So they sell right here at their 61 to 60 cent mark, and then boom, you get little buy-ins, big sell-offs, little buy-ins, start selling off. And then eventually what happens is, you got to imagine that there's people doing this, there's bots doing this, and you have big whale accounts, right? So then they get to a certain level, then they buy back in. Here's an actual whale wallet right here, okay? You can see this for yourself. This is one of the big ones. As it loads, see there's buy-ins, there's sell-offs, right? This is hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of buy-ins and sell-offs. This is just one of many, right? Here's another. So, you know, we track these things. This one isn't doing nearly as crazy stuff as it did on the 420. So on 420, for instance, let's just go back to this, right? We were watching this thing like a hawk, right? So remember how everybody was pumping on 420, or maybe you don't because you're really new to it. So everybody that is a part of our community was really pumping this thing on 420. Let's see. Where are we at? 429. Here we go. All right. Man, there's been... Do you see this? Like, it is taking me a long time to get down here. 416, here we go. Jesus. This is crazy amount of transactions and stuff. Yeah, it does happen. Here. So, look. 420 in the morning, this started, right? Right during the pump. Look at this. So, this is on 420 at 8:47 UTC. Literally 15 minutes on the mark, 15 10-minute increments. They sold off this amount of Doge. As the pump is happening. And this happened for hours. Look at this. Those are all sales, right? Like, it's just crazy. Oh, where the hell did it go? Why did that jump so much? Oh, I think because there's more sales happening. But you could literally see that, right? Yeah. This is an ass load of transactions. Like, it is insane. And this one too, you know? Like, and that other wallet, it tracks all the way back to 2019. Billions of dollars worth of sales. Billions. So, it's definitely one of those situations where we were watching them, but it's crazy. It's just crazy. No, so this one wallet right here, we're pretty convinced that it's a conjoined wallet with like thousands of other wallets, right? It's my opinion, this is like groups of people. This is like corporations, right? That we're trying to keep Doge down to a degree. They failed miserably, obviously. It's all increments, but it's not just one person. It's multiple people. Yeah. But yeah. Let's see. Search up Elon Musk's secret Doge satellite plan. Oh, I know what you're talking about, Connor. I know what you're talking about. I mean, we've already been talking about that on this channel. I was talking about that before that was even like a thing. So, I know what you're talking about, Connor. Trust me. Could. Very could. Very well could. So here's when I know that it's something major is going to happen. Okay? This right here. See this real kind of like not so jumpy sideways movement is very strong indicator that the market's just kind of doing its thing, right? And that it's trying to pump, but it's not. It's kind of going stagnant. And then immediately it always shoots up. And then it just shoots up from there, right? So anytime I see this, I was watching this live. I was talking to everybody in the Discord. I said, guys, I even made a video on Instagram. I said, guys, the sideways movement right now, we are about to rock it. This is too close, right? It's very small increments. It's just kind of going along. And then what happened? What happened? I called it. I call it each time because if you really start to understand the charts, you can figure it out yourself. I mean, I made a video that got, you know, I don't have a ton of followers on Instagram, but I made a video that went over like 100K views. So it's all you got to do is just pay attention, right? And I called the last big boom when it went to 48 cents. I called it an hour before it happened. I said, guys, I've been watching the charts and I think within the next, and I only thought it was going to go like 16, 17 cents, right? Like I didn't know that it was going to go all the way up to 40 cents. But I saw this, and when I see this, I know some crazy stuff is about to happen. And sure enough, I said it would be within the next 2 days. Literally, I'll show you the damn video. Straight up, I'll show you the video. I wasn't fooling around, and I called it spot on. You know that people are going to eventually sign off, right? Like, it's just they're going to start selling. All right, I didn't mean to do that. So I'm gonna pause this. Here, I'll show you the video just so you guys can feel. Is it this one? Guys, looks like Doge is about to have another. Okay, this was on. This is 3 days ago, right? Fraction of a cent. Hold on, let me restart it. Guys, looks like Doge is about to have another pretty big run up. If you look, this is 3 days ago. It's kind of doing a stagnant, sideways movement. It's barely going up, fraction of a cent, back and forth. This is the same thing that happened last time I called a pretty big breakout. So there's a potential within the next 2 days that we could have a big breakout, maybe even just in a couple hours. So let's see, right? And that afternoon to the moon is exactly when it started doing that. You know? That was 3 days ago that I called it. And I said, a couple hours, it did start going up within a couple hours. That was this. And then I said within 3 days, or 2 days, right? Here we are. So from right here, I mean, think about that, right? It's just crazy. So, yeah, it's not that hard to figure out. You just if you watch the charts as much as I watch them, you start to see patterns, right? You can almost think of it as like the Matrix, right? You're watching the code, and the code's coming down, and eventually the code starts forming words, and you start seeing people in it, and you start seeing like characters play out in situations, right? It's coinmarketcap.com. Here, I'll put it in the chat. I'll just put the Doge one in the chat. You can see all the other ones through it, right? Where is it? All right, hold on. I gotta open up this real quick. There it is right there. That's the Doge one. So, but yeah, if you start really paying attention to the charts, you can start reading them. You really can. I mean, I've been watching them for years now. And it's just like, it starts to become very obvious when something's going to happen. And then to call dips is really not that hard to call because human nature kicks in, right? People get greedy. It's up at a high, all-time high, greedy. It's at another all-time high, greedy. Or like going back up, greedy. Goes up, greedy. Like, it's just how humans work, right? It was about a day and a half of just completely stagnant movement where it was just barely going up fractions of a cent. And that usually indicates that there's either going to be a massive breakout or it's just going to continue to do that until there's a massive breakout, right? Yeah. Yeah, we have a Discord. If you want to join the Discord, we talk about all this stuff. Yeah, I'll hold on, Nifty. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I think I know which one you're talking about. I'll send them all later. Okay. Yep, right there. There's the Discord. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's insane. It's absolutely insane today. But we expected it, right? Put the music back on. We expected it. We did. We didn't expect it this fast, though. I did not expect it to hit 60 cents this quick. I thought it was going to be on Friday that we'd hit 60. So I was a little off on that one. But, yeah, it's doing some crazy things. Oh, eventually. Yeah, absolutely. How you doing, Pocket? Oh yeah, no, it went up to 61 cents right here. Look. On this market, it didn't quite show the 60 mark, but on here, I saw it higher than 61. Yeah, I saw you were streaming last night. Morning. Good morning. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, so many people are losing sleep over this. Don't lose sleep over it, okay? Um, I had a good night's sleep last night. I ate my 7.5 layer dip. It was delicious. I got a good sleep, and then I woke up and I literally almost fell out of my bed when I saw how high Doge was. Right? Like literally almost fell out of my bed straight up. I grabbed my phone, I looked at it. Normally I try not to do that, right? I do my morning routine, but there were so many alerts that I looked and I was like, whoa, what the crap? So I freaked out. Yeah. I freaked out, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Yeah, we can definitely do that. I like Matic. I've definitely made a lot of money on it. Um, I don't even remember where it's at in the charts at this point. It's been all over the place. Let me just look it up. There it is. Yeah, Polygon is it. It's been doing some very interesting stuff. Come on, where is it? There it is. So it's been having some pretty big bumps, which is great, right? So when I got in, Matic was right here. This is when I got in. It was the very beginning of February, right? So I got in right there, and then I immediately saw this spike, and I was like, holy crap. It's going to dip. It's definitely going to dip. We're going to see it dip. I'm not going to sell all my crypto. Why would I do that? And then I just kind of watched it do this, right? This just happened. And that was kind of mind-boggling, I'm not going to lie. And then there's a little bit of a dip. So it's kind of one of those situations where going through this, like it just becomes the norm, right? You're going to deal with this, and then sometimes you're going to have one of these. And then it just goes nuts, right? And then this is the more granular level to look at it, right? Been a lot of sell-offs. A lot of this is Bitcoin movement. Bitcoin kind of pushes the market in general. But still, like, this is the roller coaster you're going to go on, right? But I'm still up so much at this point that it's like playing with a couple $100 at a time, right? So, like, this dip right here is like 2 or 3 grand. So you're like, all right, is it really going to come back? Is it really going to come back? It will. Just give it time, Like, it's just it's a freaking roller coaster, because some of these initial like spikes, I mean, you immediately jump up a crazy amount of money, right? Like, and you're just like, holy mulligans. So yeah. Nice. That's awesome, dude. That's really good. Yeah, I'm up an insane amount of money. I'm not gonna say at this point how much I'm up, because when you start making money, you make problems, right? Like, just think about that in like a really common sense way, right? Like, I got friends, I got people that know me. I was a musician for a long time. Like, it's kind of one of those things where you got to be careful, right? You got to be careful. Certain things you say, certain things you don't. But I've made a shit ton of money. I have made an absolute shit ton of money. But yes, you're very welcome, Shepard. It's all fun to like watch this stuff and learn about the markets, But yeah, you got to be careful how you basically how you go about a lot of this. It's very very nerve-wracking if you keep your emotions in it. That's what we've been saying all along. Crypto, investing, stocks, gambling, if you can't remove your emotions from the equation of all of this, you are absolutely going to screw yourself. Absolutely. Just imagine that there are people that sold here and people that sold here, right? I know one of them. I know a person that sold right when it hit 50 cents. And now they're not sure if it's going to get back down to 50 again. It will. Obviously it will. Just give it time. But could you imagine the roller coaster of emotions that they're going through right now? Seeing it go up to 60, almost 61 cents, and then now just play with their emotions, trying to get back down. Like, don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. That's why it's better to hold and buy the dips. Because that kind of physical, emotional stress is not good for your body, I'll tell you that. And it's definitely not good for your mind. You know? It's nerve-wracking. It's insane. But yeah, we're doing very, very good. I'm very impressed with the movement of the market today. We have a Discord. We have Twitter. If you type in exclamation point Discord, exclamation point Twitter. I am in the process of starting to make YouTube videos. Type in exclamation point YouTube. Follow my YouTube channel. All of the socials are basically Dogecoin Warrior. Very easy, very simple. And yeah, I give updates. I'm very engaged with the community. We have an awesome community. I literally talk to them all the time. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, prior to COVID, I was actually going to have my first really real fight in MMA. I had been training. I was in fight camp for years. And I was going to actually step onto the ring in like a real fight. And prior to that, I had broke 2 ribs and fractured a couple parts of my foot. I had basically healed up and regained the ability to go back into the fight. And COVID hit. And my fight was in March. And the lockdowns basically happened right as the fight was going to happen. So I was like, I'm done with this. That was a clear sign. No, do this. Don't do it. What does she look like though? No, it was, we didn't have a fight. That's the thing. So it was one of those things where, I could tell you a funny story though. On my fight team, my coach had brought in, I guess they had trained with them way prior, but it was a Russian guy and his Russian sister, and I didn't know. I thought she was like a newbie, and like she was playing like she didn't know what she was doing. So we sparred, and it was just like boxing sparring. Holy crap! I should have known when everybody started pulling out their phones when we were about to spar, because I was like taking it easy on her, throw a little bit, and I was making sure that that she couldn't hit me. Just because sometimes women get really squirrely and they'll just like really try to go for your face. And she started to kick the shit out of me. I was like, holy crap. And then I saw everybody laughing. They had their phones out. This woman is a freaking champion boxer in Russia. I was like, why would you do that to me? Like she didn't really like totally mess me up, but oh my God. She was really, really good. I was like, son of a bitch. And of course I sparred her brother. And he tried to kick me in the head twice, and I punched him right in his face. So, but yeah, it was one of those things where training was a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoyed it. But I've been in bands. I've done a lot of things, right? I've lived quite a few lives in my one life. My so my grandfather and my uncle were both pitchers in Major League Baseball. My cousin was a quarterback in the NFL. My family is very sports oriented, and I just never Never wanted to be in sports like that. And then until I got into martial arts. So I was forced to basically play baseball most of my life. And that kind of makes you resent things. Anything you're forced to do, right? I wanted to skate. I skated for 18 years. I became amateur, sponsored by companies and whatnot. I really love skating. Then I started surfing a ton, and I got sponsored by a company doing surfing. So it's kind of one of those situations where the sports that I got into weren't like baseball. I did play soccer for a while, but yeah. But yeah, that's a little bit about me. Well, that's awesome. So what you do League of Legends? That's cool. I've been a streamer for a long time. A long time on Twitch. I did a little bit of esports back in the day. I was MLG for a game. I don't know if you ever heard of it, Joint Operations. I was on DRG, and we got really high up in MLG for a while, playing that game competitively. I was pretty stupid good at that game. I got a lot, okay? I got a lot. I will not tell anybody how much I actually have, but it's it's making me a lot of money right now. It's not in the millions, I will say that. It's not in the millions, but it's in the hundreds of thousands. Quite a few hundreds of thousands. So yeah. But it was fun. It was fun doing MLG stuff. I've never been good at League of Legends. Never good at that game. I did play it, but I don't know. Nice. Yeah. No, it's fun to be in, right? I mean, it's just like I said here in this channel, right? It doesn't matter if you have 5. It doesn't matter if you have 5 million. Everybody's the same, right? You're all part of the team. No, of course it's not too late to get in. It's never too late to get in. Anything below $1 is still on sale. We're just, some of us that have been in this for a while, we're waiting for a bigger dip so we can buy more, right? Like, I would love a 30-cent dip right now. If there was a 30-cent dip right now, I might put a stupid amount of money into it, right? Because at this point, I could still put in a lot of money. So, and I've sold parts of some of my shares of other, coins that I have. Yeah, I might do something crazy. So that's why it just depends. Like, how low can we go, right? Prior to all this stuff, this potential weekend craze that could happen. The fact that we're sitting back down, like, we're still in the 54, 53s, right? Like, Bitcoin is just, I don't know, it's doing some really crazy, like, movement, but Doge, I don't know if we're going to go back into the 50s today. I just don't think we're going to do it. We'll see. Oh, trust me, I'm going to. We're going to be watching this all day. All day. In specific, obviously during the stream, right? Like, I'm constantly watching it, but I have my app on my Apple Watch. I can see, what Doge is at. Like, I'm constantly just taking a glance, right? On any given day, if I'm working, I'm looking at it maybe 15, 20 times, right? Like, I'm not going obsessive over it. If I'm streaming, like, I'm off, right? So if I'm streaming, we're going to be watching it a ton. 3 or 4 hours, maybe 5, just depends. We've only been live for about 2 hours and 15 minutes, so. No, I'm thinking it's gonna go lower than 50 in the next couple days. So I wanna be able to put a fat chunk in. That's why I want the kind of hype to burn off a little bit. and I would much rather put in around the 35 cent mark. I think we could get back down there. Because trust me, we've seen crazier things happen, right? We've seen many crazy things happen with this. I think we, like right here, um, you get some crazy highs and then you just get some major burn offs. Um, I don't see it very easily. What the hell is just what happened with this? This just went bonkers. I don't see it going below 30 though. So I'm retired from the solar industry, but I got bored of surfing every day. So I basically got into the security contracting industry. So I'm a security contractor. I work in EP as well as private patrols. So I carry a gun on my hip every day, all day. It depends on you. Like here's the deal, guys. See this? I want you to read this very carefully. Not a financial advisor. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. It is not my place. It is your own decision to make. Trust your gut on when you should and shouldn't do something, but please don't make me be your decision maker, right? Like, that is not my place. Yeah, I agree, Riddler. But see how we're starting to get this stagnant sideways movement right here? This is probably like bots trading at this point. It's probably going to shoot back up again. It might shoot down a little bit like it looks like it is, but there's a really good chance that it could do this big shoot up, right? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And feel free to join the Discord. If you have any other further questions, everybody in there is very helpful. I'm in there constantly. So, we're building an awesome community. We'd love to have you. You're very welcome. And that's who I am. Like, I am me. I don't blow smoke up anybody's butt. I'm straight shooter. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, I'm just a straight shooter, like straight up. It's gotten me in trouble in work before because I don't lie to customers. Um, I don't blow smoke up their ass, but they know that they can trust me, and that's what made me very good at my job. People don't like fake people. Real people like real people, like straight up. It's a very simple thing. But yeah, have a good stream, and yeah, talk to you soon. Yeah, it might happen. Just have your phone on next to you. You'll be able to see it, right? Yep, no problem. Nifty, I'm going to send you those images real quick, all right? I'm just going to send you a bunch. I'm going to DM you. Yeah, it is. I agree with you completely. Yeah. And like I said, it's gotten me in trouble before, It's kind of upsetting that I've been told to lie to customers in the past. I've been told to do things that I don't believe in and that I wouldn't do. But it's just one of those situations where when I don't do it, basically, the people that wanted me to do it end up getting in trouble, and I just kind of walk away like, oh, all right, well, that's why you don't do that, right? It's kind of a joke, really. Think about it. I don't know which all the ones you wanted. Oh, you have to go at the top to the welcome message and click on the eyes that you've seen the rules. You'll see it all that way after, okay? It's just making sure that everybody goes through and reads the rules, right? Because if you don't read the rules, you can't chat. So the very top channel, you got to read the rules. I don't know what else you need, Nifty. I have this thing. Oh, it's a check mark now? Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Either way, check mark, whatever it is. Here, I'll just go look right now. Yeah, it's at the welcome thing, right? Server rules. There it is. Server rules. So click that, and then we're good to go. Well, Dogecoin is a good investment by far. The potential of it going insanely high is nuts, right? All right, here, I'm gonna show you. Let's see. Let me check this out real quick. This is how Dogecoin is becoming very, very popular. Okay, so this is BitPay, all right? This is BitPay. BitPay is a platform where you can essentially use your crypto to buy goods and or services, right? So with that being said, this right here to process a transaction takes 10 minutes minimum. 10 minutes minimum, okay? This right here to process a transaction of think of this in a currency standpoint, right? We're talking currency. If I wanted to use a crypto to go purchase a good and or services or transfer to somebody else, peer-to-peer, right? 10 minutes, 1 minute. Soon to be very, very less than 1 minute once the Dojo computer and all the satellite stuff goes into place, right? Think about that real quick. 10 minutes at a minimum to a minute or less than a minute. Can you afford to get a full Bitcoin, or can you afford to get Dogecoin? Is this being accepted at numerous places now as an actual currency? I can go down the street and buy dinner with Dogecoin right now. Restaurants are starting to use this. Big chains, big chains are starting to implement all the processes they need to start using all these at this point, right? But the average person coming into this will, you know, they'll start up, they'll buy Doge, right? And then what will happen is everybody's gonna start buying a lot of these, right? It's the same thing like when I got in and I became an investor, right? I started with XLM, and then I immediately started buying Doge, and I started buying all these others. You know, it's like the gateway drug to crypto, right? Like a lot of people are coming in. I heard about Doge. It's really getting popular. It's everywhere on social media. Boom, get this, and it helps everything, right? A lot of people are so close-minded where they think, oh my God, all these stupid people, they're getting into this coin that was a meme coin. It's all a joke, blah, 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 blah. But this is what starts you to invest in this, to invest in this, to invest in this, and then put some in this. And if you make an ass load of money on this, then you start buying in all of these, right? Where's the next big thing? Where's the next big thing? So the fact that I can go down the street and buy dinner with Dogecoin, that I can go on Newegg and buy computer components with Dogecoin and or computers, that what they just announced yesterday, that like what is it, Travelodge or whatever the heck, you can now do vacations with Dogecoin. What is it? This just launched yesterday. Think about how big this is. I don't know if you guys drink alcohol, but think about how big Anheuser is, right? Anheuser Inc. They're making a Dogecoin beer can. What? Like, this is only the beginning, and everybody's jumping in on this, right? Everybody's jumping in on this. The floodgates have not even begun to open yet. I'm just I'm just trying to explain this like in the most simplest form, right? A lot of people don't like to hear it. They don't like to be told things. I'm going to show you it, right? All right, see you later, Riddler. Well, when it becomes an actual currency that's used as a currency, right, to purchase goods and or services, it becomes more stable, right? So right now, because we're having this crazy boom with Dogecoin, it's all over the place. It's all over the place. But eventually what's going to happen is it's going to stabilize more and it's going to become more of a currency. So, for instance, yeah, it's just going to happen. Like I said, we're going to have a bunch of spikes, we're going to have a bunch of sell-offs, we're going to have a bunch of spikes, we're going to have a bunch of sell-offs. See, it's going to keep happening. I'm watching it over here as it's happening. This is a little later, right? Because doesn't this basically have infinite supply too? Just saying, like that argument doesn't work. I'm just saying the whole infinite supply thing doesn't work anymore. Maybe back in the day, a couple years ago, that was like a valid, is this going to stop something from gaining absolute crazy amounts of money? Because as less is minted, it goes up in price, right? Well, here's the deal. People are behind this. The people have spoken. If you think that's not the case, look at this. We're shooting back up. Somebody probably just bought in for like a solid 200 million or something. That's a huge spike right there. Holy crap. Like this is going to happen. People are really seeing the potential of this. Yeah, Brando, it's been pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie. It's been crazy in general. I mean, even if they, I don't think they should change anything except just update the code, make it faster transactions. I don't see them really needing to do a whole lot more, right? The people are behind it at this point. It doesn't have a schedule at this point. We're trying to figure it out, right? I think my work schedule is going to change, so I got to figure that out. I mean, we're all just kind of along for this ride right now, right? Like, it's really hard to determine exactly what this is going to do right now because how crazy it is. Where the hell did it go? In general, like this thing is just all over the place. So it's really hard to determine where it could potentially go. No, type in exclamation point wallet, and then you'll see what cryptos I hold. I'm not just like a Doge person. I didn't come into this investing into Doge. I invested in other things prior. Don't get me wrong. I did invest into Doge after I invested in a few others. I was like, yeah, this seems like it's definitely going to do good. So it's one of those situations, right, where some of these have a limited source that are either minted a year or like this one, how it goes down. Every year there's less and less minted, right? That's why Bitcoin has climbed as high as it has. But it's also why it doesn't have super fast transactions. It's older, right? Like, don't get me wrong. Bitcoin has done a lot for crypto in general. Because of the use. It's the use. Yeah, I understand that. Chosen. Like, But at the same time, if you would have invested $1,000 at 2 cents, do you know how much money you would have right now? Like, you just gotta research. You just gotta do research, you know? Like, the one thing that really kind of sold me on Doge, I'm gonna be honest with you, is the fact that I saw the army of people that were really kind of pushing this, right? That there was a real backing behind it. And then I started looking at Elon's tweets. And the one thing that really, really stuck out to me from Elon was, I know it's been on here like a million times. It's easier to find on the Reddit. But where he basically goes into, like, look at this. This is July 17th, 2020. Right? Like, this is a very intelligent man. Somebody that is very, very intelligent, that has multiple businesses, is not going to put something out like this if they don't believe in it, right? And it really is hard to explain a lot of this, right? But for me, I was like, okay. Like, this isn't anything new for this dude, right? Like, he's been pushing the Doge thing for a minute. We can really just kind of go back in, right? But I also have my understanding of who and what this man really truly is. And that, for me, was kind of like it solidified my position as to why I would put so much money into Doge. And we're not going to go down that rabbit hole today. That's not again. Yes. Yeah. I mean, it's just one of those things where this is playing with, like, just think about it. There's people right now that are playing with millions of dollars the entire time we've been doing this stream, right? Like, not even little bits of millions of dollars, like hundreds of millions of dollars. And they're just going back and forth, right? Like, oh, that's crazy. Did you sign up for the pie, Brando? I haven't even checked that today. I gotta hit my little button today. Gotta get my miners going. Yep, there we go. Mine, you little miners, do it. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of people that are inactive. Pinging the inactives. Yeah. It's all good. It's hard to wrap your mind around this stuff. Trust me, I've been bringing so many of my friends into this world that just don't get it to a level of, like, working a smartphone, right? Like, straight up to that level of, like, this new fangled contraction. This is confusing. Well, imagine trying to explain this to somebody that can't even figure this out, right? Like, it's hard to wrap your brain around how much people are making in this. It is really, really hard. Yes. Well, this is creating financial stability for people that didn't have financial stability, right? Like, this is the currency of the future. If you want to go a little bit more rabbit hole-ish, there is a new economic system that's coming out, that's coming into play, that's global, and it's called the QFS. And the QFS is based off of blockchain technology. Crypto is based off of blockchain technology. So if you don't think that this is going to be part of that future, I mean, you're already witnessing it, right? That it's just like there's so much involved with this. It's so much bigger than most people understand, right? So the quantum financial system is already coming into play, but you could very easily just go on an exchange. I wouldn't suggest Robinhood because they've been having issues. You can do crypto, you can do Blockfolio, you can do Binance. If you want to do crypto.com, and just type in exclamation point crypto or just exclamation point crypto, and it will give you my code. When you sign up, you'll get $25 free to mess with. So you can put in $125 if you want, right? I haven't actually looked into that. Let me check it out right now. There's just so many projects at this point. Like, I just haven't looked at them all, right? It's 28 cents. Market cap of... this is a pretty new one, huh? All right. Let me make sure. Yep, right there. So that code will give you 25. Do they? Okay. Yeah, I always have a ton of people asking me to look at certain ones. There's been a few that I'm like, all right, that's and it's on the... Okay. Yeah, the NFTs things is like the biggest thing, right? Like that's just really, really blown up. That's why I'm highly like very hyped up about Hyperchain X. I made a YouTube video on it yesterday. I had a little AMA with the dev with Josh yesterday, and more of their devs are starting to follow me. And I'm probably going to have a live stream AMA with Hyperchain X at some point. I want to set that up. So the one thing that I like about crypto.com is that if you're going to do any kind of day trading on it, you can essentially go and you can sell, right, for fiat, and then your fiat stays in your fiat wallet on the app, where instead of like certain other ones, you have to like sell and then take out, right? It's not a big scam. It's free. It literally runs in the background. And they haven't even made an exchange for it yet. It's not a scam. It's literally free. You're not paying any money into it. They have a wallet they created. They haven't even created an exchange. Like, there's no scam about it. You're not putting money into it. I mean, it's an app that runs in the background on your phone that doesn't even have to be open, and it makes pie, right? It's just fun. It's just like you playing Angry Birds on your phone, but you don't even have to touch the Angry Birds. You just push the pie button one time a day, and it's doing its stuff for you. You know, like, where's the scam in that? Or if you're playing Flappy Birds, you know, like, what's the harm? There's really no harm in it. I've had so many people tell me this kind of stuff. Like, please use your logical brain for like a couple seconds, right? There's no scam to it. Now, if they create an exchange and they don't give you money for it, or they don't give you any kind of like benefits for it, who cares? It was running in the background. Like, are you really losing anything except for that 1 or 2 seconds that you took to push that button every day? Who knows? Who knows, Brando? We don't know. I couldn't tell you the answer to that. I really couldn't. But I just don't see where the scam thing comes into play, right? Now, if they started saying, hey, put in $100, we'll give you 10,000 pi that you can't do anything with, then that would be stupid, right? I'm gonna look more into it. You know, like, I just sitting here on the stream, right? Like, I'm not gonna just go into this and start looking up websites and whatnot, right? Like, when I do research on this kind of stuff, what I'll do is I'll save it, and I'll come back to it. That's what I do. Any of them where I'm like, all right, this has potential, I'll save it, I'll come back to it. So yeah, I use Unmineable and I mine Doge. It's great. Unmineable is great. Go to Unmineable. They have awesome. You can get all kinds of different stuff from them, right? I just have a older gaming. I mean, it's really not that old. A gaming PC running in the background that I run 7 days, and then I'll turn it off for 3 days, and I'll run it for 7 more days, just so I don't kill it super quick. But yeah. But yeah, Unmineable is a good one for mining Doge. If you're not running a big mining rig, though, at this point, like, you're not going to get very many Doge. I mined about 2,000 Doge on this prior to it even going up above 9 cents. At this point, it's going to take a lot longer, right? Like, I would get 15 to like 20 Doge a day, and at this point, like, nah. It's like maybe like 1 or 2 every couple days, so it's not very profitable anymore. It's just making too much. It's just gone up too much in money. The value has gone up way too much. Oh yeah, for sure, absolutely. Absolutely. I might take a little bit of it out, but I'm not going to get rid of all of it. I'll probably take maybe like a quarter of it out, right? Yeah. Yeah, you would when you do the payout, but all you're doing is helping finish off blocks, right? You're processing transactions through these programs to finish off blocks, and then when you do that, you get a portion of the reward. But you're just not gonna make a lot of money now, right? Like, it's just not gonna happen. Just saying. Not on Doge. It would take forever. You would have to have a really big mining setup, and the power that you'd be using, unless you're on solar, it wouldn't make any sense. I see it's gonna pump a lot today, right? Like, we're just gonna do some crazy pumps today, but I see it falling off in the next 2 days. And then it'll come back really hard, I think, on Friday. Saturday is gonna be a really good push, right? But at this point, it's pretty out of control. Toxic Flood, thank you for the follow. It's pretty out of control at this point. So we're, for the most part, guesstimating at best, because it's just everywhere. Yeah. Sorry, just messaging somebody on Discord Reno. We're getting a lot of people in the Discord. It's awesome. Just make sure, guys, that you go to the, if you're in the Discord, go to the server roles, right? And click on that little icon. Yeah, it's going nuts right now. What makes me say that? Human nature. Straight up human nature. It's what we've been watching. That's the same reason that when it hit 60, almost 61 cents, that there was a massive sell-off. It's just human nature in general. I'm literally saying that because I've watched it happen numerous times. With just more than just Doge, right? It's just all kinds of stuff. It starts hitting, people sell off, they want to take their cut, you know? Yeah, it happens, right? What can you expect from this Discord? I mean, a super awesome community that's very engaging. We're really, truly making it a community where, like, for instance, if you go on the Discord, you have the off-topic stuff. There's This Is Me, where you can literally post, a little bio about yourself, and everybody can kind of learn who you truly are. We have a roundtable for suggestions for the channel, for the Discord. We have obviously memes. We have whale info. We have how to invest with certain things. Tip, all kinds of different stuff like that. Basically, like step by step investment information. We're working on setting up all the bots right now. Obviously, if I'm going live, if I post a YouTube video, social medias, like, it's just everything's being built right now, right? Like, this is all new. So lots of really cool ideas. We're going to do merch. Merch is coming very, very soon. I could put out what I have right now, but I want to get more designs. We're going to do a drawing. People can come up with the designs. You will actually be paid for ones that are going to be used. I'm going to launch that later today. So essentially, come up with your own Dogecoin warrior, cool designs. You can kind of base it off of what we already got going. If you come up with a super cool design that's going to look amazing on merch, like straight up, I will pay you for it. Okay? It's not going to be a crazy amount of money, but you will get paid, If you come up with the packages of designs, we're all about it, right? We're helping this community grow through the community. Does that make sense? Like, I want everybody involved in everything that happens here. Yeah, of course it will. Flasher. Absolutely. It's going to. Yeah. Yeah. We have a lot of really good people. Some people are very new to crypto. Some people have been doing it for a while. But we have, like, the mixture of people in the Discord, right? In this community where you can kind of get a bird's eye view from, like, a lot of different standpoints. Like, people that know nothing about it, and then people that know about it, and people that are researching in the process and learning, right? Because everybody has something to bring to the table. But I'll tell anybody, the Coin Bureau is a fantastic YouTube channel if you're really interested in learning about the ins and outs of how crypto works. I've been following them for a very long time, and awesome information, right? Yeah, so I mean, if you're linking your accounts, like your bank accounts or your cards, your debit cards or whatever, to these specific exchanges, you can do it that way. You can do wire transfers for certain ones. Um, we're getting a lot of new people. That's what's going on, and we're building the Discord up. Nifty has been going ham on setting up all the channels. You know, we're getting everything going, right? If you go into the Discord server rules, click on the check mark, and you'll be able to see all the channels. Okay. We have to make sure that everybody goes through and reads all the channel rules, right? Before they can see everything else. It's all there. Don't worry, you didn't lose anything. Yeah. Ferret did help out with some of the rules. He took some really good ones, and I just added a little bit to it. So, thank you for that. But yeah, so we're building up this whole thing. It's still very much so in the beginning stages. So yeah, this is gonna be awesome. I mean, this community is growing so fast. It's amazing. But yeah, don't think that you like haven't like. It doesn't? It should. It definitely should. You see it though, right? Like you just gotta click on it. You definitely should be able to. If so, maybe Nifty's messing with something right now. Yeah, Nifty's on top of it, so let Nifty check. Just give it a minute, okay? We're adding all these bots and stuff to make it a lot easier. Yeah, we're still working out the kinks, okay? This is brand new, okay? So yeah, I did see that actually. It's fixed now? Okay. There. It might be working now. Yeah, we've all kind of been waiting for this this major dip to happen. It'll come. Just give it time. Yeah, trust me, we're all kind of sitting there going, "Come on, dip." Like it's so funny because before we were like, "Come on, moon," right? And now we're all like, "Come on, let's just get a little bit of a solid dip going, huh?" Just think about that real quick, right? We were so like, "It's going to the moon. Don't let it stop." And now we're like, "Wait, I want more. Let's get this thing down a little bit," right? It'd be nice to go down to like the 32s, right? Like so I could put in another 20K, 50K. Oh man. It's actually really funny, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we'll figure out all the Discord stuff. Don't worry. It'll get all set up. We'll be good. We'll be good. But we got a lot of fun stuff going. We're building up an awesome community. And everybody's very active. Like we got a really active community, and I love it. All right, it worked. Fantastic. Awesome. Yep. Working out the kinks. Don't worry. Yeah. There's a really good chance it could go up to. I feel that it could go up to 65 cents. I've already said that a few times to some of my friends. I said expect like a 65-cent push, and then a fallback from that, right? But at this point, that's another guesstimate, right? I feel around a 65-cent push, but I feel like it's gonna fall off towards the evening. So we're just gonna see, right? Yeah, it's just crazy. I don't know. The whole thing's crazy. I'm not too worried about it. I mean, I'm already making a ton of money, so really, me hoping that it goes down to 30 is a little greedy. I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely a greedy-ish thing. But I would love for it to happen, right? And I feel like it's going to happen. Maybe 35 cents. I don't think we'll get into the 30-ish cents, but you never know. Could happen. But the hype is real today. Like, straight up, it's real. And I think everybody else kind of sees this, right? Like, you guys kind of see this going on now? It's not just me. Yeah, unfortunately it is a little bit, right? There you go. Yeah. Yeah, this has been a hell of a ride, let me tell you. Hell of a ride. Yeah. Riddler, Trust Wallet will give you your own way to transfer Doge out. Yeah, that doesn't shock me. That's why I don't use Robinhood. I actually posted this on Twitter yesterday. I just got my Twitter activated yesterday. And of course, you know, where's the last thing I posted? Yeah, so right here. I use crypto.com to invest in Dogecoin. They don't go into maintenance like some exchanges, just saying. You know? I'm just saying. Yeah, I don't. We'll work out the kinks with the bots. Realistically, I don't know. It could go down. Today, I don't think it's going to go below 50. I don't think we're going to get below 50 today. Tomorrow, it'll go into the 40s, possibly 30s, just depending on how high the hype stays, right? Um, we did have a couple pretty solid drops, right? We got down to 50 cents. It'll go back down to 50 cents, guaranteed, today. But we're not going to go below. I don't see it. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, at 29, right? So you're up a ton right now. I'm glad that that worked out for you. I mean, I told you, right? It was just a matter of time. Remember all the people coming in here saying Doge would never get over 50 cents, right? I'm glad that that worked out. And you're very welcome. We're gonna have a lot of stories like that, right? Like I had a friend call me this morning that was just like, dude, like he said, dude, like 6 times. He's like, what is happening right now? I was like, you're glad I told you to buy Doge, right? And he's like, man, what the hell? And I was like, yeah, this is only the beginning. Oh, for sure, there's gonna be panic sellers, absolutely. Uh, but if you do think about it, there are some exchanges right now that are making that very hard. So not gonna be as easy as you think, right? Like I know crypto.com was having issues for people trying selling. I had a friend that was like, dude, I can't sell. I'm like, well, what the fuck are you doing selling anyways? Like, what are you doing? It's stupid, you know? Robinhood obviously is making it absolutely impossible. Um, so what's going on? You know, like you shouldn't be selling. You should just be buying dips. You know, um, it's kind of like they're making it even easier for you, right? Just hold on tight, hold on to that rocket ship. It's going up. Clearly, we're about to hit 60 cents again. Let's see, what is it at here? I can see into the future on this app. Yeah, it's at 58 cents. So this is behind. We're at 58.39, almost about to hit 60 again. Yep. Hodl. Yeah, this has been it's been a crazy roller coaster. It's been a lot of fun. If you guys are new to the stream, we have a Discord. We're working some kinks out right now to make it so everybody can see all the content in it. Um, but we will get it all up and running pretty quick here. So when you go in at the top, it should say server rules. You click on the little green icon down below, and then you should be able to see everything in the channel. Yeah. Yeah, it's behind. It's behind. This is. I'm at 5806 on my app. It's not that I'm seeing the future. This is just behind a few minutes. So I'm on crypto.com and it's saying 5805. So this is going to climb up to about 5830 something here in the next few minutes. So I'm technically not seeing into the future, but seeing into the. Yeah, Binance is usually pretty quick, but I like this one overall because it gives the general consensus, you know? Yeah. I mean, you can definitely be using that too, right? Um, I've been trying to get verified by Binance for 3.5 months now. Straight up, 3.5 months. I've sent them emails and they just never got back to me. Some of my other community members have had the same issue. I don't use Binance at all. I don't care. I mean, we've had a couple corrections that's already gone to 50, right? This was a correction that went to 50 right here. So I'm looking for a correction that goes into the 40s. That's more what I'm looking for, to be bluntly honest with you, right? We'll have them. Don't worry. We will have them. It's being used as a currency right now, AMC. It's literally used as a currency. This app right here, or this you can go and buy goods and or services with all of the currencies in crypto right now, right? Including Doge. Um, so it's now something that you can take Doge, you can go buy food with, you can buy computer components, you can go on vacation with it, and that's only the beginning, right? Like, think about it. It's like you being your own bank, and your bank of you is making more money for you just by other people buying into the money, right? Like, for instance, I just ordered my crypto.com card, which I should have in the next few days, that I can load my crypto on to the card and spend it anywhere Visa is accepted. Anywhere Visa is accepted, which is everywhere? Question mark. It's like literally everywhere. So yeah. So I can go out and I could spend my crypto anywhere I want. You know, if I wanted to be a douche, I could go put $100,000 worth of crypto on that card and I could go down to the dealership and buy a car right then and there. You know? Hello. Greetings from America. How's Argentina doing? We actually have a few people from Argentina, I think, that are in our community. But hello. Thank you for the follow. Sima Cabana. It's great, right? Yeah, I ordered the Ruby Steel card. I should have it very, very soon. It's easy to load the crypto on it too, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Man, this climb is just going, 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 going. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, Mark. I'm curious. Like, how well has that card worked out from you? Obviously, I haven't received mine yet, right? So I haven't gotten to use it, but I would love to know somebody that has one. How is it working out for you? How are the rewards back on it? Like, how is that all working out for you? I'm actually very, very curious because I'm hyped on it, right? Like getting in, I'm like, oh, I'm super hyped. But I want to know, like, seriously, like, legit, like, what are the, how's it working? You know? Very, very curious. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, I'm getting messages. Is the Discord all working for everybody now? Are you seeing all the channels, the crypto talk, the this is me? No, I know they're not a new thing at all. I know that people have been using them, you know? Yeah. No, I get you. Hold on one second. I see. I see. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, and that makes a lot of sense, right? They're just doing the conversion for you. Yeah, I mean, there's it's definitely growing. It's getting crazy. All right, guys. Well, probably gonna have to end the stream here pretty quick. I will be on tomorrow morning. I'm not gonna be streaming later tonight. I got a bunch of things I gotta do. But what we are going to do is we are going to find somebody else and raid them. Let's see. Boop, 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 boop. I want it to be somebody that doesn't have a lot of people, right? Yeah, absolutely. No problem. Yeah, you guys can always come back. I'll be on tomorrow. Let's see. Huh. Wow, we're number 3 on the whole dang thing. That's freaking awesome. Absolutely. Absolutely. There's a lot of people here. All right, I think I found. I think I found who I'm gonna do it to. Let's see here. Give me a second. I gotta dig around with this real quick. All right, guys. We're setting this rate up. Hold on. Yep, there's the information for getting the crypto.com wallet, right? Okay. All right, here we go, guys. I really seriously appreciate everybody that's been hanging out. You guys are awesome. And we're about to raid stonks and slots, okay? So I want you guys to go in there and show some love. Good night, guys. See if this works, right? Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. We'll see. All right, here we go. Raid in. Show them some Dogecoin warrior love, right? I'm going to end the stream.